Welcome back, everybody, to episode 19 of Space Engineers. My name is Lainey for Nerdlette Gaming, and yesterday we went back to the skies. We discovered a lot of new ore, and we are now able to make reactors. But to do so, we need a lot more superconductors, which means we need a lot of gold, and I need some magnesium if we're going to put guns into our new battleship. Now, I am planning on starting production on that today, but I do have a lot of other things to do. I do have a lot of mining and stuff to do, so I just wanted to let you guys know that it will be started, but I don't know if it'll be finished. I will at least try to get the layout of it done. All right, next up, I'm going to take my new miner with a rover and go get some more gold, go get some magnesium. We're going to go on a little bit of an adventure. So I wanted to show you guys the beast, the monster, the majestic, beautiful thing that is this. Oh, look at it. It's so beautiful. It has 3 batteries. It has an enormous amount of thrusterage. My concern really is that it will use up all the powers on the thrusters, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. The reason why it has so much thrusters is because I want to be able to dig straight down. Yes, I'm going to have to swivel a little bit to get the cockpit to to get the cockpit through the terrain. I did consider putting some drills at the top and drills at the bottom instead of the thrusters, but I couldn't get the thrusters to work otherwise. Maybe I can add them. Maybe I can move these back and add them over here. I don't know yet, but it's all working out really well. It's got gyroscope, it's got a detector and an antenna in there. It's got a large cargo box. It's got 2 large thrusters to raise us up, and a bunch of thrusters at the front and a bunch of thrusters at the back. I hope that this is enough to be able to pull out straight. Like if I drill straight down, I would be able to pull right back out without having to even out and stuff. We'll see, guys. I don't know if these 2 side thrusters are going to be enough. That might be my only problem, but I will take the chance and we'll go out for now. So this needs to be on, and here we go. We'll turn everything on and we'll take off. Ah, sweet relief. Look at this. How gorgeous. And I can see everything. I can see my movement. Oh, beautiful. I love this cockpit. It's so nice. We'll see how long the battery lasts, but if we can just keep charging on here, I think we'll be okay. We have the ejectors on. They're still dropping stone. That's pretty funny. And magnesium is right here. It is quite in there, but hopefully this will work exactly as intended, and it will let us dig straight down. Okay, sweet. It seemed to work really, really easily, and I was able to dive down quite easily. So I'm gonna keep mining for an hour or so. I mean, I just want to have enough bullets. I want to be able to go out there and not worry about those spaceships. Well, I'm still gonna have to worry, I'm sure, but worry less about those other spaceships. And so when we get ready to make our big ship, it's gonna be nice. Look, we're not gonna make the biggest thing possible. We're going to try to keep it quite compact, but it's going to have to be really good. It's going to have to be good enough to carry a space miner and possibly an atmospheric miner over here. Just because you never know, right? We might make it to a planet with it and we'll want to use that instead of using the hydrogen. So I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's hope it turns out exactly or better than I can ever imagine. Let's drop this in here. Part 2. As always, we always have to do this twice. Just to be sure. There we go. Let's drop it in there. And now, I'm going to show you guys the doodle of the greatest ship that will ever grace our land. Now, it's called the SS, which I'm pretty sure stands for something completely different than what I think it does. But, in my heart, it's just for Starship, Spaceship, the SS, okay? And if not, we'll change the name to Battlestar. No problem. Here you go. This is better than any 2-year-old could achieve. Look at the first look at the SS Trident. Yes, it sounds like the gum, but also sounds like a 3-prong fork, which is what we were going for. And yes, it was made in paint. And let's just say it took me 2 minutes and it's very good. And it is also trademarked. Do not dare. Do not dare. So the first thing I want to show you guys is basically I made it. I was trying to make a ship, and I was trying to figure out how to put all the components in it. And basically, they were all turning out a little bit. How shall I put it? A little bit penis shaped. Okay, so what I decided to do was think of something else, and I thought a trident would be a good way to add all the hydrogen tanks that I need to add to this. At first, I thought about making it like a claw and then have it be kind of round over here, but then even here, it's not going to be just rectangular. It's going to be curved on both sides, and there's going to be windows at the bottom here so you can look down as you walk. All the walking paths are going to be on the outer part, and the components and refineries or cargo or whatever is going to be in the inner part. Now, here is the second level. As you can see, second level cockpit, and you can see Lainey over here, her little space engineer-ness inside the cockpit. That's going to have some stairs leading down to, well, this is kind of like a helipad. This is where I'm going to land my miner for the time being. But I also am considering making a hangar in here so that since this is on the second level, the hangar might be on the first level, and underneath it, it'll be able to house either another vehicle, or it'll be able to house the vehicle when I'm going really far and I'm worried about, it getting shot up by turrets and things. So all of these are going to have turrets on the outside, hopefully, and some really nice thrusterage over here at the front. I left these so I can put two big thrusters there to stop. So we'll see about that. Back here also, the two big thrusters that I plan to make into like a little bit. I plan to give them a little bit of a round outer shell to them. We'll see. And here are the side thrusters, and of course the top and the bottom will be this is the top side, so this will be up here, but on the bottom it'll just be replicated. So this is the plan. Will it work? I don't know. But I was trying to think of something where the hydrogen tanks could be housed and they would kind of still work with the design. And I think this is the only way to do it. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? You don't have to tell me what you think about the drawing, because I know that is a total ace. All right, well, after showing you guys that monstrosity, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first is this thing, is the landing gear. And I'm going to just lay down some scaffolding so we can see what we're up to. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than our other ships because it's going to be so much bigger. I think we're going to need several of these. Or at least we're going to need 2. Maybe even 4. Right? So I'm gonna start building it this way so it doesn't get too close to the base. I have no idea how big I want it, I'll be honest. Okay. Maybe we add the thing there temporarily, okay? Just to see what it looks like. Oh, there we go. And for now, this is going to be the length of where the landing gears are going to be located. And I think they're both facing the right way, so that's pretty good. This will be the front of our ship, and I'm just going to be adding a bunch of blocks here. Now, it's going to take me a little bit, and I might have to go grab more steel plates, but what I think I want to do is I want to get so many blocks out and then test out making the claws out here. Okay, so to add the hydrogen tanks, what I think we'll do, flip it. Please, yes, okay. We'll add them over here, and they're going to be the frontal part of our trident. So they're going to be the fork, so to speak. And the reason why I did it like this, I went out 3, okay? Out from the body, left or right 3, and up 3. And I just kept it at 3 just so it's easier to build. But realistically, it's fine either way. The reason why I did it this way is because we are going to have to add some design, and also we are going to have to add the conveyors. So this will likely be the conveyor system up to it, and we can even add another tank here if we feel that's better. But this gives me room to grow, right? It gives me room to add more tanks or to fix the current situation over here. And so what I'll do is I'll do the same over here. I was trying something else out. I was trying going out more and then going up, which is fine, but it's going to be a lot harder to design around it. This way, we have a lot of room left and we have a lot of room right to do something interesting with it. So hopefully that will turn out pretty good. And I will be using the same thing here. So I go 3, then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then we start adding the tanks. So that's why I did it with the 3s. There's no reason. There's no rhyme or reason. We might have to switch it in the future. But Obviously, that's going to be conveyors because the tanks need to be connected. That's very, very clear. But I think for now, it's good that they're not, just so I can see exactly how I'm going to work this. Obviously, I'm going to have to add some sort of structure to this. They can't just be floating tanks. It'd be cool, but I don't think I don't think they should do that. So the next step is, this is going to be the lower level, and this is going to be the higher level here, or it should be going up one at the very least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some blocks here. Obviously, we can remove these to add things like thrusters, lights. Basically, we can switch these blocks so it doesn't look so blocky. We're not doing... The reason why I'm doing this is just to lay out the foundations. Oh, I hate when it's uneven. Guys, I really do. But I think we'll just make 2 doors then. We'll just make 2 doors. We'll make a door here and a door here. Okay? That's the plan at the moment. Since I did this wrong. And we're going to add some stairs. I could add these or I could add these, but I think graded stairs are probably good enough over here. We'll add them over here. Yeah, it's probably fine. And we're gonna add some lights just to get them to connect. So if you don't know, this is a really nice little trick that you can do with the light. You can add it to the bottom of the stairs. Basically, all you need to add the next part is to have a block. And this little tiny light is considered a block, which is just absolutely crazy to me. But it works, as you will see. So that's all that matters. So I'll go ahead and add that here and do that over here. And I did this in my conveyor room as well. So it's pretty obvious. It's pretty self-explanatory. And here's going to be my helipad area. And I don't know if I want to go down one more or if I want to leave it at that. But I think it's probably nice that it's a little bit higher than my thrusters there, just to give me a little bit of room. So we'll go ahead and add the flooring here. Like I said before, all these floors, right now I'm just using the cubes, but I will change them to different shapes, and hopefully we will shape up this thing to be majestic in the end. Oh, we're out. It's okay. We have plenty more. We just need to go grab some more. But yes, I would like to place this thing in there. And I hope that this is able to fit my ships and stuff. But let's test this out. If it's only this big and my ships are able to go through here, then I would consider this a victory. But I had a feeling that I would need to go a lot higher. Let's try to get our miner in here. Our new miner. We'll make an identical one, but with atmospheric or with hydrogen thrusters if we need to. Or we'll make it kind of flat and, you know, long instead of tall. Because if it's that high, then I think that looks pretty good up to there. But if I have to add more blocks at the bottom, it's going to look a little bit uggo. I don't want it to be too low to the ground. And of course, now we're looking at fixing the landing gears to be way, way different. Okay, but let's check this out really quickly. Obviously, this is also not even the right size. That's gonna annoy me. In general, this ship doesn't seem to be the right dimensions that I would like. I would like it to be uneven, and for some reason, it keeps being even. So it's always gonna have one extra side. So maybe I'll just remove that and chunk off one side of the ship. I think that might be what I'll do. But let me really quickly go grab just maybe which ship? Let me grab this one and see if it's good enough to fit through it. I guess this one is the taller one. Yeah. Let's grab this. Let's grab this little guy and test it. You know, I don't even have to grab it. I can just do this. And I can already tell it's not going to fit. Because if it's only too wide, that's as far as it can go. What I can do is I can design a ship that will be able to go through that gate. But obviously that gate doesn't seem to be very, very tall at all. I can add one here if I want to check. It sucks. I really wanted to use this. I don't know if I can. How will my ship go through this? Maybe if I go sideways. It's so restricting. It's very, very small. I don't know. I don't know how is the ship supposed to go through this. I would hope that it would be a little bit bigger, a 4x4 at least. But no, it's a 2x4. So Oh, I can't even get this miner in. That is such a disappointment. That is the biggest bummer I have ever seen. What I can do is I can make a miner that's much smaller. And I think that might be what I'll have to do. I won't be able to carry this one in the hangar, but I'll be able to carry other ones. So I think I'll do that just because I really want to use this. So I have to sacrifice. I have to sacrifice. And I'm going to kill this side here, because we're going to need to kill a side of this ship here. Okay. And here we're going to put a connector. It might change. It might change in the future. But we might as well lay it down so we have an idea. And this connector has to charge a ship that we might dock here temporarily at the top. So I'm happy about that. How we're going to dock a ship to the hangar here is unknown. Unknown yet. We might have to add a piston. Okay, maybe somewhere here. Okay, so maybe we'll add a piston system somehow. And we will make it attached to whatever ship comes up. Attached to the front or something. I haven't decided. Or we might add another layer here. So if we add another conveyor over here, maybe in the same spot. So we add another connector, and then that means that we're going to have to add at least 2 blocks down here. One for the conveyor system and one for any extra. But I think that's okay, because I've already kind of decided that the thrusters are going to have to be down there. So we're going to need large atmospheric thrusters. And we're also going to need at least... I don't know if we're going to need a large hydrogen thruster at the bottom. But I guess we might as well test them out for now. Whoa, that thing is huge. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, though. Oh, I might have to dig the ground. I did not leave enough clearance here, I don't think. Lay it down. I mean, let's look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a hole over here. But over there, that looks nice. Whoop. Whoopsie daisies. Nice. And that's down. Just see the rolling blocks of my failure. Alright. Guys, it's starting to look up. Now, if you could let me know in the comments, how many thrusters do you think it will take to lift this thing up? How many atmospheric thrusters? Because that's really my current concern, is how many of these are we going to need to lift off this ship? And currently, we could go crazy. We could add them to the sides here, but I don't like the look of that. I wanted it to be some space here in between these. If I do want to do the thrusters here on the sides, I will need to rethink this a lot. And by that I mean I just need to move these out at least 4 more blocks or something out that way. And I think that would work okay if I wanted to do that. Alright, I blocked this off fully. I made it into a bit of a cube. Do not worry, that's not really the shape that it's going to have. I just wanted to make sure that we got all the blocks in case, you know, there's going to be some slanty shapes and things that will shape up the ship. But over here, we have basically what is going to be our storage and our crafting, and basically everything needs to go here. So it's going to be a little bit tight. Yikes. I don't think it even fits this. Look, and it's not even that big. It's quite a slim ship. Yeah, it won't fit in there. Oh wow, that is so bad. I guess a 3x2 is just so bad. I'm gonna have to make a different door. That's disappointing, because I was really hoping that I could make that door work. I really like it. We can do some doors. I will probably do this one. Airtight hangar door. And how far up does it go? Oh, it goes up 4. That would be just beautiful. Yeah, guys. This might be the thing. It sucks because I wanted to make that happen so badly. What I can just do is I can just grind this over here and Let's make sure they're going facing the same way. All of them. I don't know if it matters, but in my head, it matters. Okay, so we'll do this. I've refueled everything. I have welded these up. And I got my hydrogen tanks back up to full, hopefully. So now let's check out to see if this works. Just because I'm curious. And, you know, it needs to work. So this is off and on. Let's close it. Of course, I'm going to make a button panel or something to operate these. I just want to make sure that they reach all the way at the top. Okay. So it does not. Yeah, there's not many options here, guys. So I think this is it. So we're talking about too high again? Not again. Oh, no. This is so bad. Oh, no. No, no, no. And the problem is, if we do it sideways, then it's only going to be 4 wide. It's not even going to be 5 wide either. Oh, gross, dude. This is so bad. Who thought this was a good idea with these hangar doors? They're so bad, I hate them. I hate them so much. Okay, okay, it's fine. Look, look, look. We have an idea. And maybe it'll work and maybe it won't. Who is there to know? But what we can do is we can grind these and maybe face them down. Why am I unable to place it? Okay. Okay. It needs something up here. I will add a block. And it looks a little bit dumb, but disregard the situation at the moment. The reason why I'm making these blocks is not to make it look good. Well, I made the slanty one to try to make it look good. But the other one, I didn't, okay? The reason why I did this is just to see if I can insert the hangar door here. Why can't I place it? We'll grind these down. Maybe that's why they can't fit right now. There we go. Okay, okay. Here it is. Plan B, okay? We're gonna make these come down, and I wonder if they can stop coming down all the way. But I mean, they only come down 2. So they'll come down to here. And this one only comes up 2. So I can actually place it over here. And it should be in the indicative word, work. If I do this, and I just lay them all down here, like so. We'll grind that out, but right now I obviously don't have enough room in my inventory. But just assume that that's the case, okay? And that I did this. It's fine, because I was actually planning on going down that low for that, right? So we're okay. We're okay doing this. I will probably add half blocks or something down here and some shaped blocks to just kind of ignore the fact that it's QB. But I just want to make sure that the blocks all work out and that it is fully airtight. So there we go. And now we have it up top and at the bottom, which has created a nice design, I think. I mean, obviously right now there's no shape, but you know, in theory, it's good. I'm gonna go drop this off because I'm going to need, well, I could just grind this down and build this one. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Start building this one here with the materials that I have already and grind you. Okay, okay. And hopefully, nice. And if we can get these two to work, that would actually be pretty cool. So we can see. Okay, we're almost there. Before this battery runs out of power. This rando battery that I just tossed in here. Oh, okay, I need tubes, motors. Okay, all the parts again. That's okay. I have a plan. And it's going to be glorious. It's going to work out as I intended. That should do it, guys. Let's just try it. Let's close all these. These are not supposed to be working. Let's close these two. Which obviously, please close together. Please. Yes. Oh, beautiful. I think we have achieved full air tightness. And you might wonder why I'm doing this. This is because now this floor needs to come down. Okay, we'll do this. And we'll do it like that. And it's very important that it's facing out that way. I'll show you guys why. But realistically, it will only be clear on this side if it's facing out. Instead of facing in. For some reason, that's a thing. So this is going to be where my command center is. Oh, wonderful. You can imagine, I can see myself go up to the skies. It's going to be beautiful. My only concern is whether my ship will obstruct my view. I don't know. Remains to be seen. And if it does, then we might have to move it up one. I don't know. But realistically, I'm never really going to be driving in first person that much. So hopefully it won't be too bad. And I can test out a ship and bring it over here and see if it's going to be really annoying. But I think for the most part, it's probably okay. And now that we're in the cockpit, it's going to be wonderful. I need to get a med bay in here somehow. So a medical room has to happen. And I probably will do something over here on the sides. I need to get somewhere there. And then I need to get some O2 H2 generators, which I'm going to need a lot of. Just a lot of them. So that's going to be a bit of it's going to be a bit of an issue. But we'll figure it out. I think probably we do something where we can attach it to those. So yeah, I have a plan. It's just whether or not it will work out exactly as I intend. I don't know. Well, there you go. That will do it. It will allow us to have a connector down here and to push all the way down to hopefully the thrusters. So I think that's probably good. And we're going to need more of these, obviously. How many more though? I don't know. We do something like this. Yeah, that should connect it. And so on, and so on, and so on. If we really wanted to have like 10 of these, we could. This would ensure that we would refill insanely quickly. But whether it's a good idea or not remains to be seen. This is an insane amount of an insane amount of H2 generators. You know, whatever. Yeah, we do what we must sometimes. And I will obviously block this off so I can't see it. Just use some clever blocks over here. So I don't have to see the nastiness that is going on back there. And I have added the most wonderful gravity generator. Yes, it's here. It's arrived. And I think it's in a decent spot. Hopefully, it's kind of centered. So I'm hoping for that. I don't know how I feel about the fact that it's so high up. Maybe down below would be better. But for now, you know, it's down. And the reason why I had to craft this was so I could learn how to craft a jump drive. Oh, yes, guys. Oh, yes, you better believe it. I have made jump drives. Oh, let me show you guys what I've done here because it's going to get a little bit confusing. Yeah, the reason why I made these stairs like this that go all the way up, this little number, is because I needed a way for me to be inside the ship and get from the cockpit, which is going to be over here, all the way down to the hangar. So when I come in and I actually park something in the hangar, now I can go up. And I will be at the cockpit in no time. Well, this is a little bit more annoying, obviously, but it didn't take that long, as you could see. Obviously, parking it out here would be 100 times more convenient. So that's why that's there. So I can just go up here and boom, I'm already in the cockpit. But if we're going far and we're worried about pirates, we can put it in the hangar and it'll be fine. So that's good to know. And now I have a direct path down there. Here we are. We're going to put a command center right over here. I think right there is probably perfect. And I'll be able to see into the oasis. How wonderful. Well, thank you everybody for watching this episode. Please let me know in the comments, what do you think of our new ship? Do you think this will be enough thrusters to get off the ground? That is my biggest concern, that these atmospheric thrusters will not be enough. There's 8 of them, right? So it's not nothing, but we're going to be heavy sometimes. So I do wonder indeed. But other than that, we have a lot of hydrogen thrusters that we can also use, I suppose, if we can't get off the ground. I hope that we're able to. It's questionable, but I hope so. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.